So, one thing I always grew up hearing was there's no such thing as accidents. This was a saying from my dad's mother, who grew up on a dairy farm in Yugoslavia, and it's not a very forgiving place. I mean, she eloped with my father during World War II when he was, or my father's father during World War II when he was away as a merchant marine, traveling throughout Europe, bringing supplies to the Allies. So, interesting woman. But she always say there's no such thing as accidents. My father would always tell me that she said this, which is how I know because she died before I was born. But I thought about this phrase a lot. There's no such thing as accidents. And at first I was like, Dad, why is there no such thing as accidents? And he's like, well, because if you prepare adequately for any situation, then you won't have accidents. An accident is really the result of not thinking things through beforehand. So all accidents are avoidable. And if all accidents are avoidable, then there's no such thing as accidents. There's simply you not paying adequate attention to what it is that you're doing. And I've thought about this a lot. Like at first, I didn't really have a choice as a kid. I was like, yep, okay, there's no such thing as accidents. And I kind of went with it and it served me well. I was like, yeah, there's no such thing as accidents. Like, what's an accident? Like, you weren't aware, you weren't aware at all. Like your car breaks down. It's like, okay, well, were there warning signs? Like, you drop something? Were you carrying too much stuff? Like, if you think that there's the possibility for an accident, then you proceed, you're inviting the accident. You're not having an accident. You're just purposely messing up. So there's no such thing as accidents. I think it's probably appealed to my father's father, who was a Navy captain, probably appealed to my father's mother, who grew up on a farm where people talk about falling in grain silos. There's no such thing as accidents. You have to have a no such thing as accidents approach to life. And I thought this, when I converted to Christianity, I kind of thought that this was a little unchristian, which is a little silly because my grandmother on my father's side was a devout Catholic. But I thought this was potentially an unchristian idea. It was like, shouldn't we forgive? And until I had children, and I realized that it was a major innovation of the ancient Greeks to associate divine justice with being struck by lightning. Like really, like Zeus, the king of the gods, the thunder bringer. The king of the gods is the thunder bringer? It's interesting. Like, the ruler of Olympus, the person who's supposed to keep justice, is the lightning bearer. How does this make sense? Because you shouldn't be out on high places during storms. You should know better than to be struck by lightning. That's the assertion from the ancient Greeks. Is that fair? I don't know. I don't think it matters if it's fair. I don't think these people thought about this in terms of fair and not fair. It's like I read The World Until Yesterday by Jared Diamond, and he talked about how the natives in Papua New Guinea never set up their tents under dead trees. Ever. It's because it could fall on you. It's like they just never do anything that could possibly lead to them dying. They have this, people are like, we think they're overly cautious, but to save your life once, like I was skiing one time in the woods. I only ever ski in the woods with a helmet on. And I crashed straight into a tree headlong right between the eyes. It's fine because I had a helmet. I just got up. I was like, whoa, glad I had a helmet. If it didn't have a helmet, it'd probably be dead. Only has to happen once, you know? It only has to happen once. You only have to die once. Thought about this at jiu-jitsu. I was rolling with this giant dude, and in the first minute, I caught him with a rear naked choke. He made a mistake. He didn't keep his weight on me, and I suddenly was behind him and around his neck, and that was the end of it. Then I spent the rest of the round just surviving, and I thought to myself while I was just surviving, using very little energy, I only have to kill you once. Now you're using all your energy to fight me, because now you're like, oh my God, I have to hold him down. It's like, if this had been a no time limit fight, I would have got him again. There's no such thing as accidents, though. It wasn't an accident that I got him. I made him make that mistake on purpose. So I think that if you want your life to go well, the belief that there's no such thing as accidents is one that will serve you. I don't really think there's such a thing as accidents anymore. Because I don't want accidents to happen to me.